Assalamu alaikum dear student. Today I will start question number 6 of exercise 5b of D2 for class 8. So please read the question number 6 carefully. The question is, the perimeter of a rectangular campsite is 64 meter and its area is 207 meter square. Find the length and the breadth of the campsite. Again, the perimeter of a rectangular campsite is 64 meter and its area is 207 meter square. Find the length and the breadth of the campsite. So first of all, I will explain the definition of perimeter of the rectangle. The perimeter of the rectangle is the total length of all the sides of the rectangle. Again, listen carefully. The perimeter of rectangle is the total length of all the sides of the rectangle. So if we consider the rectangle, length, breadth, so sum of all side mean length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. It become 2L plus 2B or 2 into length plus breadth. So the formula of perimeter is 2 into length plus breadth. Okay student. Also formula for area of rectangle is area is equal to length into breadth. Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So we have given perimeter is equal to 64 meter. Area of rectangular campsite is 207 meter square. So we have to find the length and breadth of the rectangular campsite. We have to find the length of rectangular campsite and breadth of rectangular campsite. So let the length of rectangular campsite is equal to x meter and breadth is 32 minus x meter. So how can I find the breadth of the rectangle here? Because perimeter is equal to 64. As we know, perimeter is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. So 2 into length plus breadth is equal to 64. Here length is x, so I put L is equal to x. Here 2 will be divided on the other side of the equality, 64 to 32. Then B is equal to 32 minus x. So breadth of the rectangle is 32 minus x. That is why I write here breadth is equal to 32 minus x. So length is x and breadth is 32 minus x. Again, area is equal to area of the rectangular campsite is equal to length into breadth. So area is 207, length is x meter, breadth is 32 minus x. So 32x minus x square. We first convert the quadratic equation into the standard form. X square minus 32 plus 207 is equal to 0. Now the coefficient of x square is 1 and the constant term is 207. Their product is equal to 207. Now exact factor of 207 are 9 and 23. So we will use these two factors as the coefficient of x. that is -9 minus 23 is equal to -32, and their product is 207. So x square minus 9x minus 23x plus their sum form middle term. So we have 4 terms. From first two term I will take as x as a common factor. No, here I will have x minus 9. From last two term we will take minus 23 as a common factor. So in the bracket x minus 9 is equal to 0. Now in the last two term we have x minus 9 as a common factor. So x minus 9 as a common factor. From last two term we will take x minus 2 as a common factor. So here I will have x and here I will have minus 23. So either first is equal to 0 or second is equal to 0. From here x is equal to 9. From here I will have x is equal to 23. Now over there, if x is equal to 9, therefore breadth is equal to 32 minus 9 is equal to 23. Or if x is equal to 23, then breadth is equal to 9 meter. We know because the length of the rectangle usually refer to the longer side, therefore length will be 29 meter and breadth will be 9 meter. That's the question number 6. Now student, we will do question number 7. So read question number 7 carefully. Question is, a rectangular field 70 meter long and 50 meter wide is surrounded by a concrete path of uniform width. Given that the area of the path is 1024 meter square, find the width of the path. Again, a rectangular field 70 meter long and 50 meter wide is surrounded by a concrete path of uniform width. Given that the area of the path is 1024 meter, find the width of the path. Now we have field of length 70 meter and width 50 meter. Length of the field is 70 meter, width of the field is 50 meter. So area of this field is 70 into 50 is equal to 3500 meter square. Area of this field is 3500 meter square. Now again, this is a field 70, 50. Now we have a concrete border all around it of uniform width. We have to find the width of the concrete path, this width. Okay student, we have to find the width of the concrete path. So let width of the path is equal to x meter. No, length of the field with path mean total length. Length of the field with path mean total length. Total length mean x plus 70 plus x. Total length mean x plus 70 plus x. Width of the path plus 70 plus width of the path formed total length. Total length mean length of the field with path. So x plus x, 2x plus 70 meter. Now width of the field with path mean total width. Total width x plus 50 plus x. Now again x plus 50 plus x. Width of the field with path mean total width x plus 50 plus x. So x plus x, 2x. So 2x plus 50 meter. Now area of the field with path mean total area. That mean area of the field plus area of path. Understand? Again, area of the field with path mean total area. Length into breadth. Total length 2x plus 70, total breadth 2x plus 50. So we will do here multiplication. 4x square, 100x, 70 into 2, 140x, plus 70 into 50, 3500 meter square. So 100 plus 140, 240x. So area of the field with path mean total area is 4x square plus 240x plus 3500. Now it is given in the question area of the path is equal to 1024 meter. It is given in the question, you can see in the book. So area of the path mean total area minus area of the field. Area of path mean total area minus area of the field. So total area is 4x square plus 240x plus 3500. That's the total area minus area of the field. So here we cancel it. Now we will convert the equation into standard form. 4x square plus 240x minus 1024. So first of all we will take 4 as a common factor. Then the simplified form will be x square plus 60x minus 256. Here the coefficient of x square is 1 and the constant term is minus 256. Coefficient of x square is 1, constant term is minus 256. So the product minus 256. So the exact factor of minus 256 are 64 and minus 4. So 64 minus 4 for middle term 60x and their product for minus 256. So we will take 64 and minus 4 as the coefficient of x and it becomes x square plus 64x minus 4x minus 256. First of all, from first two term I will take x as a common factor, then I will have x plus 64. Next, from next two term I will take minus 4 as a common factor, then within the bracket we have x plus 64. Now we have two term. So first of all we will take common factor x plus 64, then in the first term I will have x and in the second term I will have minus 4. Now either first is equal to 0 or second is equal to 0. From here x is equal to 4 and from here x is equal to minus 64. Because width cannot be negative, so neglect x is equal to minus 64. Therefore width of the path is equal to 4 meter. That's all. Question number 7. Okay student, we will do question number 8. So read the question carefully from the book. The length of a side and corresponding height of a triangle are x plus 3 centimeter and 2x minus 5 centimeters respectively. Given that the area of the triangle is 20 centimeter, find the value of x. So base, length of the side mean base is equal to x plus 3 centimeter, height 2x minus 5 centimeter. So length of the side mean base and height. 2x minus 5 centimeter. It is given in the question area of the triangle is 20 centimeter. So I will use the formula of area of triangle. It means 1 over 2 into base into height is equal to 24. Listen again, area is equal to 24 area is equal to 20 centimeter square, mean 1 over 2 base into height is equal to 20 centimeter square. So base is x plus 3 and height is 2x minus 5. So 2 will be multiplied on the other side of the equality. So 2 into 20 form 40. So multiplication is 2x square minus 5x plus 6x minus 15, 6x minus 5x, x minus 15. So 40 will be minus 40 on the left side. So minus 15 minus 40 minus 55. That's the standard form of the quadratic equation. Here the coefficient of x square is 2 and the constant term is minus 55. Their product is minus, yes, 1 1 0. The product of 2 and minus 55 is minus 1 1 0. So the exact factor of minus 1 1 0 are 11 and minus 10. So their sum form middle term. Their difference form middle term. 11 minus 10 is equal to x, and their product form minus 1 1 0. Now again their difference form middle term and their product form minus 1 1 0. So we will use 11 and minus 10 as a coefficient of x. So 2x square plus 11x minus 10x minus 55 is equal to 0. So first of all take x common from first two term and minus 5 common from last two terms. Now we will have 2x plus 11 as a common factor. So we will take it as a common. Then here I will have x and here I will have minus 5. Either first is equal to 0 or second is equal to 0. From first I will have x is equal to 5 and from second I will have my x is equal to minus 11 over 2. For neglect x is equal to minus 11 2 because we have x less than 0, but x we can't take x less than 0 because x must be greater than 0. Therefore value of x is 5. That's all. So student, that's all for today. I will meet you in the next lecture. Till that, Huda Hafiz.